If you just put your outside receiver on a streak, double team the edge rusher, and then buy some time behind the line of scrimmage, you can throw the most unstoppable corner route in the entire game. The play is Saints drive out, and that was setup 1 in the number 7 most explosive off-meta scheme, which is gun tight offset tight end. Now setup 2 is out of the play Y out halfback swing, and this is a favorite of the popular streamer Mills when he only needs to gain a couple yards. The only adjustment is to put your running back on an in route, and this route combo gives incredible spacing from 3 different receiving threats underneath, making it perfect for when you need just a few reliable yards. Now for setup 3, we're keeping it on the ground with the play O1 trap, which is maybe the best shotgun run in all of Madden 22. The guard on the side opposite your running back will pull and pick up the unblocked defensive end, so it's extremely important that you don't hold the sprint button until that block is made, and then you can run into the wide open space in front of you. Now against cover 3, Mills turns to setup 4 out of the play PA shot seams, and you can run this play completely stock. In most cover 3 setups, the safety playing the middle third will line up on the side opposite of this seam route from your inside receiver, meaning all you have to do is read the movement of the safeties at the snap, let your receiver get past the hook zones underneath, and then hit the seam route for enormous gains. Now this offense at number 6 is for those of you who want to pound the rock with the craziest run scheme in all of Madden. We are looking at the pistol strong formation and the play power option, and nobody runs it better or with more intensity than the popular streamer SpruceGooseCFB. To get the most out of power option, you need to have the ability fast break on your quarterback, which according to EA gives your quarterback improved ball carrier control, but there are 2 huge secrets about fast break that EA doesn't tell you. The first is that fast break lets you take instant control and run any direction with your quarterback on speed option and power option plays, and the second is that fast break makes it literally impossible to fumble with the quarterback on those plays. That brings us to setup 1 of power option, where Agusa uses his knowledge of these fast break secrets to instantly jurtle with his quarterback by pressing Y or triangle while holding the left stick in the direction he wants to go. Doing this with fast break gives you a crazy speed boost the moment your quarterback gets the ball and makes it absurdly tough for defenders to catch up to you. Now setup 2 of power option is a short yardage play and also makes use of these fast break secrets, except this time Ragusa holds the left stick straight forward and immediately presses Y or triangle to hurdle with his quarterback. This is basically unstoppable as a short yardage run, and it's maybe the most reliable play in the entire game for picking up that one crucial yard to get a first down or touchdown. Now setup 3 of power option is to run it like a true option play, which means pre-snap, you need to identify the pitch key defender who will have a P above his head. If the pitch key immediately runs in at the quarterback, then you need to press LB or L1 to pitch the ball out to the running back, who should have a ton of running room in front of him. And if the pitch key guards the running back, that's where you need to keep it with your quarterback and turn it upfield. Now at number 5, this scheme is for all you rollout corner enthusiasts out there. The formation is gun doubles offset weak, and the first play we're looking at is motion Z spot. This play is a favorite for the streamer SilverFox257, and he puts all kinds of route combos on the field, but the ultimate goal is to roll out and hit his tight end on this awesome corner route. Setup 1 has no pre-snap motion, and the adjustments are to put your solo receiver on a streak, put your slot receiver on a flat route, put your outside receiver on an in route, and put your running back also on an in route. Once the defensive end engages with the O-line, SilverFox immediately rolls out to the side of the corner route, and because there are routes above and below it to pull the zones apart, the tight end usually gets wide open. Now SilverFox uses setup 2 to achieve a similar effect, but he uses motion to completely disguise it. The adjustments are to put the solo receiver on a streak, put the outside receiver on a smart routed in route, put the running back on an out route, and put the slot receiver on an out route, and then motion him over. Once again, he just rolls out and looks for the corner route, and it's gonna get open pretty much every time. Now sometimes these stock corner routes just aren't deep enough, and that's where SilverFox dreams even bigger with the play PA bubble Y over. With his running back to the wide side of the field, the adjustments are to streak the tight end, put the running back on an out route, put the slot receiver on a slant or crosser, and then motion over the solo receiver who's on a post. By motioning the outside receiver over, the post now effectively becomes a super deep corner route, and from 30 to 40 yards out, he's in perfect striking range to hit his receiver for a humongous touchdown. Moving on to number 4, this was one of the most surprisingly powerful schemes in Madden 22. AI Nash took the Madden competitive scene by storm in Madden 22 by building a scheme out of plays that people previously had completely ignored, and he used those plays to win over $90,000. His scheme is out of the pistol strong slot formation, and triple option is his favorite play of them all. He didn't actually run this play as an option, however, but what AI Nash figured out was that as a designed handoff to the fullback, triple option may be the best run play in the entire game. To hand the ball off, all you have to do is hold down A on Xbox or X on PlayStation, and then just let your fullback find the running lane. lines. The second play of the scheme is another insanely powerful run with the play halfback power O. Anytime his opponent started committing a little too much to guarding the triple option handoff, AI Nash attacked in the other direction by following the blocks from his fullback and pulling guard, and his opponents never had an answer for it. AI Nash could pass the ball too with the play PA boot left, and his favorite one-play touchdown setup was to streak the slot receiver, put the running back on an out route, and put the tight end on a corner route. Then he just had to wait for the post to get open and throw it over all the defenders, leaving his opponents completely frustrated and wondering how on earth they can stop this guy. At number 3, this is the ultimate off-meta pure passing scheme for those of you who want to stand tall in the pocket and just throw dots up and down the field. The formation is gun normal Y off close, and the first play we're looking at is wheel switch. This play is used all the time by the YouTuber and streamer K-Mac, and his setups build around this extremely powerful wheel route from the tight end. Setup 1 is to put the solo receiver on a flat route, put the slot receiver on a smart routed in route, put the outside receiver on a smart routed out route, and put the running back on a wheel route, and then motion him to the other side of the quarterback. After the snap, K-Mac is reading both wheel routes, and most of the time, the flat route will pull zone defenders outside to get the tight end wheel route wide open. Setup 2 is similar in that once again, the solo receiver is on a flat route, but this time, the adjustments are to put the outside receiver on a curl, put the running back on an in route, and if you have Hot Route Master or Slot Apprentice, then put the slot receiver on a post route, but if not, then a smart routed in route still works well. Once again, this route combo gets the tight end wheel route wide open, hopefully with a ton of space in front of him. Now, setup 3 is out of the play Y sail, and you can run this play completely stock. On the right side, you get this excellent high-low from the tight end on the corner route and the running back on the flat route, and these two routes are always the first reads. Now, if the user covers the corner route, you can hit either the hitch route from the slot receiver or the deep in route from the outside receiver. Now, at number 2, this is the most balanced off-meta scheme in the entire game. We're in the formation single back deuce close, and the first play we're looking at is tight end angle. The pro player Carry Q used tight end angle a ton in his multiple MCS runs this year, and he preferred to run this play completely stock. What makes this play so powerful is that the user typically isn't expecting the angle route. Once they see that tight end break outside, the natural tendency is for the user to come down and guard the drag route, which allows the tight end to find open space over the middle for enormous gains. Now, Carry Q's go-to run play is halfback stretch, and a huge benefit of this play is that you can flip the run in either direction pre-snap by just flicking the right stick left or right. This means you can always run to the side where you have the numbers advantage and rush for huge gains around the edge. To bomb cover 3, Carry Q uses PA stretch shot, and the adjustments are to put the tight end on the post side on a streak, block the opposite side tight end, put the opposite receiver on a drag, and put the running back on a wheel route to the wide side of the field. From there, just buy some time behind the line of scrimmage and then launch it to the receiver on the post for enormous gains. At number 1, this is an explosive scheme that might be the most underrated passing attack in the entire game. The formation is pistol trips, and it features Madden 22's most powerful secret money play, which is PA halfback flat. This is my own scheme that I break down in its entirety for my SpruceGoose.gg members, and I've used these setups to finish top 10 in the world in Weekend League and take down one of the greatest Madden players of all time. The primary setup for PA halfback flat is as soon as you break the huddle, shift the O-line towards the side of the tight end and then block the tight end. I prefer to roll outside the pocket, and from there you have incredible routes all over the field, and whether you hit the running back on the delayed out route, the inside receiver on the crossing route, or the middle receiver on the skinny post, I guarantee that in pistol trips, your offense will be unstoppable. And if you want to see the Weekend League game where I ran pistol trips versus Problem Right, the greatest Madden player of all time, you can watch that game right here on my second channel to see exactly how I did it.